Welcome to my very cool recording studio. I'm super excited to be working with you on your triple platinum record, but there are a few things we need to discuss.
Yeah, man. This place is very cool. Looks like you put lots of work into it. My band will have fun at your expense for sure.
I'm sure your songs will be super mundane and your band will make it as difficult as possible to actually cut any tracks. We'll have to discuss your budget.
We'd like to make a record that blows up the charts. Two of the band members don't have jobs, but I will be putting down some of the money myself. We have $300 from our mediocre shows and another $200 from my own pocket. We feel like that should be enough.
It's not. Have you even made a record before?
And we would like to record to analog tape. The Beatles recorded to analog tape and we feel like we are as good as the Beatles. We practice once a week for 2 hours.
Analog is difficult. You have to be really good, which I suspect you are not. You will have to get every track right. We can punch in and comp your tracks, but editing is tricky.
That's not a problem. We are as good as the Beatles.
I don't think you've ever heard the Beatles and your budget is severely challenged. It will cost at least $5,000. Probably more, I suspect, to make it sound at all palatable.
So $500 then. We cut an awesome demo. You should hear how much like the Beatles we are. We'd like the record to sound just like our awesome demo, but with tape compression. We want to do lots of overdubs. You know, like the Beatles.
I don't think you are listening. In fact, I'm sure you're not. It will cost you more than $500 just for the tape.
I've heard some of the records you have made and you have the sound we were looking for, which is just like the Beatles. Beatles.
You must be fucking crazy to think I can make you sound like the Beatles on analog tape with lots of overdubs for that kind of money. You need more. Much more.
Okay, we'll get more money together. We'd like to start recording and pay as we go, taking months between sessions to earn the money and eventually talk you into doing the mix down for free. We have lots of excuses and will ignore your phone calls. We'd also like to use all of your equipment as we don't have anything that sounds remotely good, with the exception of our guitars, which you'll have to intonate and repair all the electronics, minutes before we start tracking.
Yes, that's how it usually goes. You should also offend my professionalism as much as possible, break things, and eat all my food in the canteen fridge without replacing it. By all means, drink all my single malt scotch and smoke all my grass, while I'm tirelessly getting sounds that will make you sound like the Beatles.
Yeah, man. We're really hitting it off. I think this is going to be super great. When do we start basic tracks?
The 11th of October.
Cool. I'll punch that into my super cool droid phone.
I just gave you an imaginary date in the hopes that you would get the hint. Can you really be that stupid?
Beatles.